a softer to wash over your front tire. Like a snowdrift here in Calgary and throw you on the ground. So when I look at that wind moving the riders around like that,
motorcycle
I'm thinking they're doing everything they can to convince both themselves and our track official that they could ride freestyle motocross here, but that wind is just blowing so hard up there. You can see how they're talking back down here away from him, right? Like away from the track official. Because these are freestyle motocross riders. They are used to taking their lives in their hands. It's all the rest of us that go, wait a minute. You know that there's like a 30K wind up there, maybe a bit better than that, blowing you around. Checking it out here right now, kind of like that, a little fender kiss for luck, you know what I mean? These riders here looking back and forth. So they're lining up, wait a minute now, no. Oh, look at this. Okay, now you gotta help me convince this track official that we want to see freestyle motocross. You guys gotta be ready to make a lot of noise right here. Get your hands up in the air. These riders are literally risking their lives for you right now. But you know what? We gotta make sure he knows. We gotta make sure that the fans of freestyle motocross are here in the house. So ladies and gentlemen, while the riders are all lined up here, it's a little bit quiet for the moment. Monster Energy girls are over here because this is your time. Because you helped these riders convince this track official. So on the count of 3, let me hear you make more noise than you've ever made at the Calgary Stampede before. 1, 2, 3. You know it's on now. And who better to start things off than you, man? This guy is so cool. Coming to us from Valley Springs, California originally. These days he resides in San Diego. I'll tell you why he's so cool, because he resides in San Diego in just a minute. But when you see this, oh, it's going to scare me to death. At 13 years old, he watched the X Games and said, I want to do that. And at the age of 16, he turned pro as a freestyle motocrosser and has dazzled the world ever since. Oh, why that whole San Diego, California thing? Because he is, when he's at home, which is hardly ever, he likes to go surfing every day. Brought to us by KSFMX, Yamaha, Scott, Thor, and Monster. Put your hands together for Mr. Luke Dolan. I love to tell this guy's story. It's so cool. Most of these riders come from the world of motocross, but not this guy. Oh, no, sir. He was strapped on a snowmobile at 4 years old with his mama riding the backcountry, and that snowmobile story has really been part of the thread of what he does, not only on motorcycles, but this. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2026 X Games Winter Snowmobile Speed and Style Gold Medalist is right there. Coming to us from KSFMX, Yamaha, Monster Fly, DBK, and Western Power Sports, Willie Elam is here. So's this guy. Oh, man. It was 21 years ago that I first saw this rider. Ladies and gentlemen, he is one of the most amazing riders that has ever been. As a matter of fact, when I saw him that day, I called everybody I knew and I said, you cannot forget this man's name, because he is going to be a superstar, and he has been just that. Coming to us from KSFMX, Yamaha, Scott, DBK, Thor, and SCS, you can say you were here with Brody Wilson. I'm looking over here, and guess it would be like X Games royalty, right? I mean, this is a 3-time X Games gold medalist. But you just saw one of the best whips in the business. I got a story about that. She went to the X Games. She was competing against the boys in the best whip contest. She won bronze. I said, what was that like? She said, I made him cry. Coming to us here from Munster, 805, DJI, Fly, KSFMX, and Yamaha. This is Vicky Golden. And then there's this man. I've known this rider for longer than any of them, but I can say this. Just watch that man up there on a motorcycle. There's nobody who looks like this around the world. He stands 6 feet 3 inches tall. Man, this guy holds a world record in the discipline of freestyle motocross. Coming to us from Munster, Fly, Factory Yamaha, DBK, Scott, and SCS. This is the KS in KS FMX. This is Keith Sayers. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you saw how we convinced this track official. Now it's time to take it up a notch. I need y'all both hands up in the air. Your voice back. Take it back to the original days of freestyle motocross when each rider came out and showcased their amazing skills. You'll see the tricks. We're taking them around the world, and if that wind continues to settle here for us. Lining it up here, Luke Dolan backside. Oh my goodness. He just let go, holding on with only one hand on that one-handed heart attack. Elam turning himself almost inside now on a super knack with the Indies at the top of the peak. Wilson up high now, one-handed heart attack as well. Got perfect execution. You saw him bring that hand right to his side. Vicky Golden on the ramp down. Backside as you saw the Indy, but a look over. She's looking over at you guys. Make sure you get a little up. She comes by. Sayers up there. Oh, a cliffhanger jackhammer from the smallest rider around. Man, I told you there's nobody who looks like that on a bike. Here comes Luke. A quick flip. Oh, did he get that thing straightened out in the wind here? Taking that thing off the line right there. Our track official looking at it carefully. Elam. Oh, and an old school trick of the new school way. A heel flicker right there. Wilson up high. Oh, I gotta love that. Old school Scott. A can-can. One-hander upside down. Thinking way out to the side on a 9 o'clock smackdown. Sayers circling as he comes to the ring. Up there high whip, flip from Keith Sayers. Ladies and gentlemen, they've got it dialed in here. They've got the wind figured out. It's got to be you guys that are making it all happen out here. Dolan and a Cordova backflip. Huge trick right there from Luke Dolan. Here comes Elam now. To the ramp. Two cars are up. Oh, and an old school rotation in the wind. Just cutting through that gust. Wilson now. Oh my! Half holy grab to a rock solid on the backside for Brody Wilson. Vicky Golden. Oh, look out! That is the best whip in the business as far as I'm concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, these riders and Sayers heads up there into a helicopter. I'm on a breath out here, I'm telling you right now. These riders have been absolutely astounding in spite of the wind. And I can tell you what, this is all because of you. So get those hands up high. Let them know freestyle motocross is here in the house. But you know, I'm just wondering here. Yeah, I don't want to make things too dangerous here. Look at him, look at me right now. Wondering whether we maybe take it up a notch and instead of having just this lining it up here now. Oh, huge trick on the back side, the two of them together. In that Indy version of that heart attack. Now we got, hey man, we're going to triples here now. We got 3 of them on the wreck. You saw right way, wrong way done by 3 riders. Right way in the middle from the wrong pedals to the whip, and upside down with a whip flip from these 2 riders. Now, ladies and gentlemen, these riders have really amped it up here for you. I'm looking at them right now, wondering whether we might get one more. Lining it up, it's rider shortstop. All of them on the backside. You all saw the indies happening right there. But I don't know. I'm just thinking, do you think we could go a little bigger? What do you guys say? Can we go a little bigger? Get your hands up high. Let them know you want to see one more. Just a little bigger. Riders lining it up here right now. Sayers leading it. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together one more time for the stars of KS FNX. Mr. Luke Dolan, Willie Elam, Brody Wilson, Mickey Golden, and Keith Sayers. These are the stars of Monster Energy's Freestyle Motocross team. Together, they have entertained you, and you'll want to remember it on Instagram. This is KS FNX. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all of our crew here, including your Monster Energy girls, my friend Tech 12 up in the booth. Guys back here running the sound, running the pyro, not knowing what today.
दर्शकबिन यो मेघलाचुङ समाचार नामको युट्युब च्यानलको आजको यो स्टाम्पिड मेला भाग 3 को दृश्यमा मैले पहिले तपाईलाई यो मोटरसाइकलको एकदमै रेस र कला देखाएँ भने अहिले पनि म यहाँ मेलामा घुम्दै आउँदाखेरि यो क्यानाडियन सुरक्षा जस्ताको अथवा सेना क्यानाडियन सेनाको एउटा म्युजियममा सजाइएको एउटा ट्याङ्क है मोटर ट्याङ्क रहेछ यहाँनिर यहाँ के अब यस्तै कलाहरू यो क्यानाडियन आर्मी अथवा क्यानाडियन सुरक्षा सैनिक जस्ताले आफ्नो प्रदर्शनीको रूपमा यहाँनिर विभिन्न यो यन्त्रहरू राखिएको रहेछ। यो यन्त्रहरूमा फोटो खिचाउनु पनि पाइँदो रहेछ। सायद यहाँ टिकट लाग्छ कि अथवा के लाग्छ त्यो त थाहा भएन। यहाँनिर यस्तो खालको दृश्यहरू तपाईँ हामीले यहाँ देख्न सक्छौँ। सेनाको यन्त्रहरू लडाइँमा प्रयोग हुने यन्त्रहरू यहाँ चाहिँ तपाईँ देख्न सक्नुहुन्छ यो दृश्य। वाउ, यहाँ फोटो खिच्न पनि पाइँदो रहेछ, तर अब फोटो खिचाइदिने मान्छे छैन नि मेरो कोही पनि। तपाईँ यहाँ क्यानाडियन सेनाले प्रयोग गर्ने हतियारहरू, पुराना हतियारहरू जो अहिले चालुमा छैनन्, यो सङ्ग्रहालयमा राखिएका हतियारहरूलाई निकालेर यहाँ राखिएको भन्ने बुझिन्छ यहाँ देखाउनको लागि है। विभिन्न किसिमका साधनहरू यहाँ लडाकु विमानको टाउको पनि यहाँ राखिएको रहेछ। लडाकु विमान यहाँ यस्तो हुँदो रहेछ है। पहिला म यहाँ देखाउँदैछु। यो भाग 3 मा तपाईलाई मैले सुरुमा मोटरसाइकलको कला देखाइसकेपछि भाग 3 कै दृश्य मैले यहाँ प्रस्तुत गरेको छु। कृपया गरेर तपाईले मसँग अहिले जोडिएर यति हेरिरहनु भएको छ र हेरिसक्नुभन्दा पहिले नै म तपाईलाई एउटा कुरा भन्छु कि तपाईले यो मेरो च्यानलमा पहिलोचोटि हेर्दै हुनुहुन्छ भने तपाईले मेरो च्यानललाई सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु भएको छ कि छैन कृपया सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु होला र नजिकै रहेको बेल आइकनलाई बजाइदिनु होला। भन्न त अरू साथीहरूले त भिडियोमा पहिले नै उहाँहरूले यो बिन्ती गर्नुहुन्छ, तर म दृश्य देखाइसकेपछि अन्ततिर म यो कुराहरू गर्ने गर्छु है। तपाईले चाहिँ बुझ्नु भएको छ कि छैन कमेन्ट चाहिँ गरिदिनु हुन्न, त्यही चाहिँ मलाई अचम्म लाग्छ। कमेन्ट गरिदिनु होला कृपया। तपाईँलाई मैले म जहाँ जान्छु त्यहाँ तपाईँलाई लिएर जान्छु भन्ने अभिप्रायले मैले भिडियोहरू बनाउने गर्छु। हुन त यो ब्लगको स्टाइलको हुन्छ मेरो भिडियोहरू, तर पनि तपाईँले जे भनेर नाम दिए पनि मिक्लाजुङ समाचार नामको युट्युब च्यानलमा चाहिँ मैले अपलोड गर्ने गर्छु। यहाँ अन्य अब चाहिँ भने खेलाका स्टलहरू आएछन्। यो खेलाका स्टल देखाउनु आवश्यक छैन, किनभने हामी यो मेलाहरूमा देख्ने खेलाहरू यिनै हुन् र प्रदर्शनीहरू पनि यिनै हुन्। खासै त्यस्तो फरक पर्दैन। पिङ हुन्छन् अनि जुवा हुन्छन् अनि विभिन्न किसिमका मनोरञ्जनका साधनहरू हुन्छन्। यहाँ स्वयंसेवकहरू यी सरसफाइ तिनको भिडियो तपाईँलाई प्रस्तुत गरिरहँदाखेरि अलिकति यहाँ साधारण डिस्टर्ब आएकोले गर्दाखेरि मैले तपाईँलाई त्यो दृश्य पुरा देखाउन पाइनँ। तथापि पनि मैले यो दृश्यहरूलाई फेरि मैले जोडेको छु र यतिन्जेलसम्म तपाईँले भाग 3 लाई हेरेर मनोरञ्जन गरिदिनु भयो। तपाईँलाई कस्तो लाग्यो, मन परे लाइक गरिदिनु होला, कमेन्ट गरिदिनु होला, सेयर गरिदिनु होला, अझ धेरै मन परे यो च्यानललाई सब्सक्राइब पनि गरिदिनु होला, ताकि आगामी दिनमा तपाईँलाई मैले हेराउन चाहेका भिडियोहरू तपाईँले सजिलैसँग सब्सक्राइब गरिसकेपछि र नजिकै रहेको बेल आइकन बजाइसकेपछि तपाईँको च्यानलमा अथवा तपाईँको मोबाइलमा नोटिफिकेसन रूपमा चाँडोभन्दा चाँडो आइपुग्न सकोस् भन्ने अभिप्राय पनि लिएको छु है। त अब भाग 4 मा तपाईँलाई स्वागत गर्ने जमर्को गर्दै अहिले भने म भाग 3 बाट बिदा हुन्छु। तपाईँलाई कस्तो लागिरहेको छ कमेन्ट गर्दै म पनि अहिले भने तपाईँको कमेन्टको प्रतीक्षा गर्दै बिदा हुन्छु। हस् त, नमस्ते।